Adani and Hindalco are not chasing small acquisitions anymore. They are now hunting copper mines in Peru, one of the most strategic metal regions in the world. So when giants chase the same metal at the same time, it usually means the one thing: a super cycle is quietly beginning. So the real question is copper about to become the next oil of the global economy? So what exactly is happening? Indian giants like Adani Group, Hindalco are actively exploring or negotiating copper asset acquisition in Peru, one of the world's richest copper belts. This is not diversification, this is strategic supply control. So, why has copper become the most dangerous metal? Now, copper is essential for EVs, renewable energy, power grids, data center, AI infrastructure, defense electronics. Now, every future industry runs on copper and energy. So, there are no shortcuts, no alternatives. Now, why Peru is the global copper battlefield? Now, Peru offers massive high grade copper reserves, lower mining costs than many regions, global export logistics, long term asset scalability. So, China, US, and now India want long term control there. This is not stock trading, this is resource geopolitics. So, what does this mean for Adani and Hindalco shareholders? If it is executed well, it can lead to vertical integration, supply security, margin protection, and global dominance in value chain. But if it is executed badly, it will lead to debt explosion, political risk, execution delay, and shareholder dilution. So copper mines create fortunes or long-term balance sheet stress. Is this the beginning of a copper super cycle? So first understand what triggers a super cycle. So a super cycle usually begins when demand grows structurally, supply cannot respond fast, and geopolitics block easy access. So all these conditions are now existing because there is EV boom, there is renewable grid explosion, there is defense and AI demand, there is mining permits that are getting harder. This is exactly how iron, oil, lithium cycles were born. So what can smart investors track? They can track the copper price trend, supply deficit data, global EV sales, renewable capacity additions, mining project execution timelines, and they can ignore social media cheap copper stock noise, short term metal price swings. So, super cycles reward positioning, not prediction. Now, what is the final verdict? Adani and Hidalgo chasing Peru copper assets signal India's entry into global resource control, a possible copper supercycle setup, and not a short-term trading news event. So this is decade level money, not quarterly money. If you want clean commodity cycle analysis, global resource investing logic, no hype stock pushing, subscribe to Insider Monk. Here we don't chase the price, we track control of supply. Thank you.